Welcome
everyone
everyone
to
to
the
the
last
last
episode
episode,
of the
the
first
first
season
season of the
of
Friends
Friends the
podcast.
podcast. Per.
First.
So, you want?
Okay. And so basically, on the previous episode, we told you to come back for a part two. So we're back for part two. And this is the last episode of season one. So yay
And,
to that.
and it's also the last time we will be discussing this matter.
Yes.
Or at least,
So,
yeah. At least this is going to be the last time of us discussing it unless it's in court.
yeah. And in public basically. So furthermore after this, we're not talking about this on the podcast or nothing related to our business and our brand. So yeah.
And that's just on per.
Per.
So, we're not even going to waste no time. We just finna get straight into it. We already know what y'all want to hear.
Yeah.
Why did we
I
keep
just want the
mentioning
tea.
hacking or anything every time we mention it? Bubble bass. Chubbs, my bad. So
Sorry. Hold on. I just want y'all to know, and I want you guys to go check out Ben's new track. It's called Caution. And it's
uh,
out now.
okay, yes, go check out Caution. It's on all streaming platforms. But you also gotta go check out Bands by Key to Real. It's on SoundCloud. He's working to get it on other platforms, and
Yeah.
Also, I want y'all to hear our new song, The Itsy Bitsy Spider, and we're gonna play it right
Right
now in
now.
5, 4,
Four,
3,
three,
2.
two,
Wait, we were supposed
one.
to be doing this to season 2.
Season two. I
We
mean, but we
almost
can.
forgot. No,
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 we,
no, no, no. We almost forgot. So yeah, if y'all want to hear the Itsy Bitsy Spider, y'all better be tuned in to episode 1 of season 2,
right,
because we are gonna be playing it in that episode. So if y'all missed that episode, y'all gonna miss the song.
right. And on top of that, we got surprises coming soon. But I'm not gonna spill. I'm not gonna spill
Right. We have
because
some good content coming for y'all.
yeah,
Some great content because we're great people around here.
right. Okay.
Per.
Now let's get into some things. Let's get into Bubble Bass number one, Tilly Man. And yeah. So you wanna tell it?
Oh, you want me to start?
Yeah, you can start. I'll chime in.
So basically, y'all, to make a long story short, even though we always say this and they never be short, but basically, our ex
Bubble
co-host, our
Bass.
old co-host, one of
Bubble
our old
Bass.
co-hosts, well, he was the actual host. One of our
Wait,
old hosts, they decided to betray us.
ass grabber
Bah. They decided to betray us and
was
hack
in
into
court
our
for one
phone.
day and then had a whole month in jail. And yes, it was funny when he came back to school. I don't give a fuck.
Did everybody roast on his ass?
Oh, I ain't gonna roast,
No,
but I
did
will be
everybody
spilling.
roast on him?
Yeah, because it was out. And if you look at the motherfucking if people know how to search up people in motherfucking what's them sites called that you be looking up people mugshots
Wait,
and
I
shit
want
that
to
you will
see the
find it.
mugshot.
He said it's on there and I believe him, but he not gonna show us. But it's on there. I'm not gonna disclose his information because that's private matters. But Mr. Bubba Bass know who he is. I don't give a fuck. I mean, if y'all go back and put two and two together, that's not my fault because I didn't tell y'all who it was.
He was like,
But
y'all
yeah,
bringing up a mugshot.
bitch, I don't give a fuck about that motherfucker. I mean, you should never did the shit.
Like, why would you feel on that booty? And then you was finna get in another case by looking at a booty.
Oh, don't forget. It's the mothers. Well, we ain't gonna get into some things.
We're gonna let the
You know.
industry expose him.
Yeah, we're gonna let it happen. Let's see how this plays out.
Anyway,
Let's.
let's not waste no more time. Let's get straight into it. So you want to begin? Oh, I'm gonna begin. Can I begin it, please?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, from the beginning, one of our ex co-hosts, the only other boy co-host he wasn't a co-host, he was the actual host. The only other boy host we had, Mr. Chili Man, you know. Um, we thought that he was basically y'all in the other episode we was talking about how we fell out with the other ones. So this episode we're basically gonna tell y'all how we fell out with Chubbs and why we fell out with him, and what he did to us
Yeah.
and what he's still doing to us. So basically, y'all, to sum it up, we basically after we fell out with them other motherfuckers, we're not even gonna mention their name because they're irrelevant. After we fell out with them, we pretty much thought that it was like me, Kewaun, and Chubbs against the world. Like,
Forever.
for now on. Like we thought we had plans to move in with each other. We was all gonna move in. We was all gonna be industry friends. Like we was gonna be in the industry together. We wanted to grow together, excel together. We
Right.
thought that we all fully supported each other. I mean, we fully supported him, but can't get that from other people, I guess. But
He's solo man, right?
right, he's a solo man, and y'all know where we got that. Y'all will know where we got that reference from soon. But so pretty much first started um we was like we was inseparable. Then until one day,
But you
what
said inseparable.
bitch? You sound like a little kid in the candy shop. Shut up. How? Let me tell my story. How?
How? How? Let me tell you something now. How?
No, how?
You got
I'm trying
motherfucking
to tell
banana
the
script
story.
up your
How?
ass, bitch.
Bitch, you got
How?
a whole banana bread up your ass. How? Okay.
Uh,
So
at least the bitch who built in cities with those crumbs happy.
okay. So basically, I
Bicycle.
understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna help them. Let me stop. Okay, so basically, we was like inseparable, like for real, and so we really thought this dude was our friend. We really thought we was all gonna be friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really thought that we was gonna all go in the industry together, all that different shit. So basically, he started letting people like Sean, Abdullah, he let them start putting stuff in his head, and he just started treating us bad. Like I'm telling you, dude used to treat us the worst, and we never even saw it. Like what makes me so mad is that we was being having hold on, like looking back at it now, like we should have been saw the signs, but like we was never like seeing them. We was always like ignoring them because it was Chubbs. We thought Chubbs was one of our closest friends. Chubbs would never do this stuff to us. You know what I'm saying? So
FYI, he's a super messy bitch.
he is a super messy. And like, and don't get me wrong, I love the LGBTQ and whatever. Like, I love them LGBTQ plus. Sorry, I love them all. Like, I would never play, but like, y'all know how like people always say like how gays, how they have that stereotype behind them. He's one of those people that helps build that stereotype that all gay people are messy when we know that's not the truth. But like he's one of the like black people that try to make that does stuff that makes people already look at us like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like like you already know like people look at the LGBTQ plus wrong, and yet you doing all this messy stuff trying to. It's just a lot, y'all. I'm not trying to be disrespectful
And
to anybody, but that's just what he
right.
does.
And another thing is you taking you basically kept coming in and out of the closet. I feel like you was wrong for that shit because it's many people who are afraid to motherfucking come out and you just blatantly saying, "Oh, I'm not gay. Oh, I'm gay. Oh, guys, thanks you for supporting me. Nobody else will support
Right.
me. Oh, this person was doing this, da 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 about being gay."
Well,
But you over here talking about some that you're not gay. What the fuck? That's basically you telling somebody, "Oh,
and
I used to be gay, but I'm straight now."
and then you keep switching it up. Like how many times you switch snacks during the day? You keep switching the stories up. Like one
And
second,
I feel like you taking like sorry to cut you off, Anbria, but I feel like he's taking away other people's rights to come out, and that's disrespectful because like you only get one chance to come out, and he obviously saying he don't give a fuck that people have these can only do it one time, and this dude been doing this shit for the whole last year.
right. My thing is like it's like I understand people, but they should have a right to like do whatever they want with their sexuality. But it's just like when you keep having us advocate for you, do all this stuff for you, support you, help you come out to your family, all this different stuff. But yeah, you keep switching it up, talking about some, oh, I'm not gay. Oh, I am gay. Oh, I am not gay. And you
And
just
then
keep
get mad
changing.
at us.
Right, that's what I'm
And then get
saying.
mad at us and go off on us because we saying you gay and tell people you gay, but that's what you was telling us and telling everybody else. And you over here disrespect. You basically disrespected us when you went and told them bitches that you weren't gay, and then said we lied. The fuck?
Right. And talking about you by
I should have known it was some weird shit going on with you when I used to be when Anbria wasn't on the phone and your lame ass we used to get on goddamn what you call it, and your bitch ass used to talk about some you couldn't get no girls, and so you was thinking about dating dudes. Like that was the stupidest shit I ever heard. Like I'm not even lying, y'all. Like
what he
I
said.
swear, sometimes he said that shit to me, and and he made me so uncomfortable on so many occasions. And yeah, I could have spoke up about it, but my thing is, I'm over here like, oh, this is my friend. Like
Right.
maybe yeah, like that, and I'm trying to take up for him. But now that I look back on those situations, I was really fucking uncomfortable.
Well, what he was doing, you never told me about this.
Yeah, because I really was I ain't thinking nothing of it until now.
He said what?
This nigga so basically you know how I told you we used to when you used to go to bed we used to get on what is it called,
Monkey.
monkey. Yeah,
Yeah,
monkey.
yeah.
And he would say weird shit to me like, oh it like weird shit about like dudes and shit. Like I know I said I'm because I'm part of the LGBT, but I'm asexual. You asking somebody that's asexual, oh shit, I said asexual. You asking somebody that's asexual who don't care about that shit, telling them shit like, oh, I bet dudes will treat me better than these girls out here, and shit like that, and talking about some, oh, I would, and then get on there, telling other dudes and shit on there that you a motherfucking fuck him and shit like that. Like it was just a whole
Whoa.
bunch of
I never knew about
bitch.
this.
Yeah, cause a bitch, I didn't want to say that shit because it was his privacy.
Right, but I'm just like, yo, like, and dude swear that he wasn't gay. Like, and the thing is, let me tell you something, y'all. Like, I already, like, Kewaun can tell y'all, like, with most people, I already know. I be knowing. Like, I'm just not the one that's going to out somebody if they're not ready because I don't feel like that's right. But I already be knowing. Like, I told Kewaun a year before we even start being close with Chubbs, I was like, I already know Chubbs gay. I called it. I told him, but this is what I told you. Remember, Kewan? Remember when I was like, just give it a couple. I told you. Remember, just give it a couple more years. I said, I bet you this dude gonna come out the closet.
Not I laughed this bitch. I laughed that shit off.
Right.
This bitch was
But
right.
I already knew it. Cause the thing is, y'all. I know y'all probably thinking like, oh, like why y'all betting that on somebody, or like why y'all thinking about that on somebody, or like why does it matter? But the thing is, the only reason I would say that is because it's just like I just feel like it was kind of like one of them people on movies and stuff, like when you don't want to accept that you're gay but you keep bullying like the gay people and stuff like that. Like he would always mess with Kewan. He would send me messages, DM me while we was at school and stuff, and be like, oh, is Kewan gay? Kewan gay? Like who listens to Cupcake? Like what, if you're not gay, why do you care? Why do you keep calling him gay?
Bro, what?
Why do you keep bullying
Bitch,
him for being gay?
this bitch ass nigga was sending you messages, bitch,
Yeah,
about me,
remember that's why you wanted to fight
about the
him because I
motherfucking
came and told you.
about me,
Yeah,
about motherfucking me.
yeah,
Are you fucking serious?
yes.
But you was the one. But you was the one talking about some. Oh, bitch. Let me get into some things now. Okay. So I'm just gonna bring up this one situation, bitch. I'm sorry, like y'all. I bet years from now, this could come back to bite me in the ass, but I don't even care. I'm a real ass bitch. Like I just feel like if this zoo come back, y'all can never say that I'm talking about this or I'm trying to ruin somebody like out of ill intent. But this shit actually happened, and if you try to take me to court for this shit, you will be wrong for that shit, and you will be getting sued because you were sending young ass kids nudes. So don't even do that. So basically, this gay dude, he will send this gay dude, this dude. His name is Anthony. I'm not outing nobody. Y'all don't even know who that is, so and y'all won't even probably ever go find him. So, um, this dude Anthony, he used to come back and tell her like he would be on the phone with this dude and call him his friend and shit, and then turn around went on his private stories and send us his news and shit like that he be posting for his private stories. Like you, first of all, you taking screenshots of a goddamn minor.
Anthony
Then on
was a
top of
minor
that,
at the time.
oh damn, whatever. But still, you fucking taking somebody's private shit and you sending it to us and telling us all this shit. How that's nasty. How you would never
When
fuck
in
with somebody
reality,
who
you
do
was
that.
probably beating your meat to that shit.
Right, and then turn around and tell me not to ever fuck with him as if I ever had thought.
Right. He showed it.
And
He
you
always
like
would
him,
tell Kewaun that he'd be like, if you ever mess with Anthony, like, what was the stuff he used to say?
bitch. He said if you ever fuck with Anthony, I'll beat your ass. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and not to mention him having a crush on James Charles. Like this dude really
Oh,
had the
bitch.
nerve to tell me, like, if y'all don't know this about me, like, I like ever since I was a little girl, like I really love LeBron James. Like that was like always that's always been my crush. Like had the nerves to tell me, oh, LeBron got nothing on James Charles. So bitch, if you ever get in the industry and you try to take a picture with LeBron, I'm out in your ass. I'm gonna tell him don't take no picture with that op ass nigga. For real. I
Now
will
he
be
gonna try to do a
pussy.
collab with James. Shout out to
And he
James.
trying
I
to do
like
a
his
collab with
video.
James Charles at the before he be talking shit about James Charles on the phone with Abdullah and them and
Right,
all his friends. But then when he come out the closet, now all of a sudden he wanna fuck James Charles. Tell me
right.
so, oh, that's my baby. That's my baby, James Charles. That's my baby. Oh, that's my baby. That's my baby. Saying
I
all that
just want to
shit.
take the time right now, and I just want the whole world to know, like, and I don't give a fuck if he sees this shit, like, if this ever goes out with our favors, but I fucking love Harry Styles. Like, I hope to meet him one day.
But
I'm putting it out. I'm just putting it out there, bitch. I don't care.
well, I feel the same way about LeBron. Like I feel like my life will be complete until I actually meet LeBron James. Like I'm sorry.
Let's have tea and go out for brunch.
Hmm.
But anyways,
But he's
but
married,
yeah,
so
he would just this dude would literally shit on Harry Styles and LeBron James, talking about
right.
her Styles.
Like that's what
Like that's disrespectful.
this dude would literally sit right there and be like, oh, who the fuck is Harry Styles? Who even he called this
And
dude
talking
Harry
about some
Styles?
Ulysses.
Like, bitch, what is that? You calling this dude?
He's talking about some hairstyle.
He goes, some who the fuck? I'm sorry. He's was like, who, hold on.
Who
He was
who would listen with hairstyles?
he was no, who would listen to hairstyles? Who would listen to
Bitch, you ain't
hairstyles?
saying it right. You said he talking about some hairstyles, not Harry Styles. Like
Yeah, he
he
said
said
hairstyle. I said
hairstyles
hairstyles, bitch.
like somebody was doing some damn hair.
Bitch, it did always was, oh, he got nothing on LeBron. Oh, please. LeBron is ugly. Like you saying all this shit about LeBron. Yeah, it's okay because when we get in the industry and you try to do something, you try to work with LeBron. I'm blocking that shit for real.
Then you gonna seem like bitter.
I'm not gonna
But
be
the only
bitter.
thing you
I'm
gotta
just
do
gonna
is
tell him like I'm gonna be like, Chubbs, you know you mad
no,
fake.
just send them this podcast. You ain't even gotta do that. Just send LeBron this podcast.
Bitch, LeBron ain't gonna listen to this damn podcast.
But what if he do? Like, what if he really fuck with us for real? Like, just imagine.
I never stitch you, daddy. Let me stop.
I ain't
Okay,
gonna lie.
but
Oh, wait.
like, I
But yeah, he's just weird. It's a whole. He just done a whole bunch of sketchy shit over our friendship.
also
Like for real.
he spilled to these messy ass bitches, Gianni and them, and J Lord and them, the other bitches, the other people that was on this podcast with us. He spilled today ass about um Isaiah being gay, telling them all his best friend's secrets and shit, telling them he gay, outing him, knowing that's Gianni ex, all this different shit, and all this different shit. But you expect somebody to support your ass after you just did that. Remember he outed him.
Yeah, let's have a moment of silence for this bubble bass hoe,
So basically,
and let's
what
continue.
y'all all been wanting to hear, it's just really long story short, Chubb is hacking our phones. We ain't take this nigga to jail. Everybody want to know why we don't take him to jail. Number one, because we black. I mean, that's not an excuse, but it is. Like nobody really wants to take this nigga to jail for this shit. Like, it's just we just
Right, it's
find
too
it stupid,
much.
and we just like waiting to get a new phone. Like, it's just Ain't nobody got time to go through that damn long process. And I mean, everybody like want to accuse us of being the person who doing it just because we don't want to take them to jail. But it's just like, just nobody don't got time for that shit. I mean, sorry, that's just the way that we think. I'm sorry. Like, yeah.
Right.
And the truth is, I don't even want to see this nigga in jail. I just want him to stop. Like, that's it.
Right, because I'm so like I'm sorry, like this probably could be used against me in court, but I want to hurt him. I'm sorry, like I want to hurt him, like just because of this, and he knows he's doing this stuff, and the fact that he's trying to make it seem like we just crazy people and everybody just against us on this topic, and try to make us seem like, oh, it's just all in our head. It could be somebody else. No, it ain't no way. It could be anybody else when this
And
dude is literally throwing
and
subliminals and
he
stuff like
thought,
that at
like,
us.
yo, let me tell you the crazy part. He keep trying to make it seem like it's somebody else. He even made up a fake person. Well, not a fake person. He made up some random dude we met in a group chat that he added to a call and made it look like it was that person hacking us. And he faked, like, he catfished that person on a game we was playing and made it seem like we was talking to that person the whole time, but it was him.
Hey, bitch. And then last week, this bitch catfished me, talking about some I got a job. First of all, he lied and talked about some he tried to get me with Affleck, and that shit didn't work because he already knew ain't no bitch like me finna work at no Affleck. And on top of that, I wasn't even old enough to even apply for Affleck, anyways. And so this dude,
This
he
dude's
gonna go, he
stupid.
gonna send me another message at like 9 something at night from McDonald's, knowing that ain't nobody finna believe this shit. I was already skeptical, but I'm just like Anbria was like, her manager, like she was thinking like that, so we were just thinking like logically,
Yeah, I was
like
just thinking,
the
like,
manager was
not to
just
cut you
there.
off, but like, I had basically told him because he was wondering like why would the manager text him at 9 o'clock at night. But I was telling him like sometimes, like, even now at my new job, like my manager does work the overnight shift. So I'm like, yeah, in my head I'm thinking like, yeah, still no manager will not text you late at night because they know you're sleeping. But then I was like, I mean, there's a rare. I was like, it might be a rare possibility that maybe the manager thought you would see it when you woke up or something like that, and I'm just thinking because I really wanted him to. I really want to keep on to get a job. So I'm really thinking like, oh, I hope this is true. Like, like I wasn't doubting it because, like, I mean, it could be a possibility. You never know. Like, it wasn't like the manager called him. The manager just told him that, like, if you wanted, they just sent a message saying if you wanted to send up an interview. So I'm like, oh yeah, like maybe it could be the manager for real. But deep down, me and him both thought it was Chubbs. Like we was just like, if this Chubbs,
Yeah.
we done. But like, we was really happy for Kewaun to be getting a job. So we was willing to be like, okay, maybe it's not Chubbs. Turns out,
Oh yeah. Oh, and so I go to my mom about it the first time. Like she even believed it, but she was like in her mind too, in the back of her mind, she was like saying the same thing, but she didn't say nothing. So a couple days passed because I like the next morning I woke up and I was gonna call him, but I ended up ultimately didn't do it because I was sleeping. And so when I woke up like 2 days later, it was nighttime. So he texted us and I was like Humpty because this bitch was at work. And so I'm over here talking about, like they just hit me back up. I literally thought that they would forget, but at the end we already know it's Chubbs. And but yeah, I thought they hit me up again. So they was like, "What time can I schedule an appointment?" They was like, they like available now and up until 9 a.m. in the morning.
Mhm.
So I'm like, okay. So I was just like, let's just go ahead and get through it. Like, so me and Anbria, we just planned it out how she was gonna tell me like stuff about like the industry of like the food industry and like how to answer those questions, like interview questions. And so I'm just thinking like, let me go show my mama this, because they really want me. And so next thing you know, I go to show my mama again. Then she told me to get her the phone and let her read it. And so she like, Kewaun, this is a scam because ain't no manager gonna text you at no
Right.
nighttime. And then I'm just like, okay, like how kids don't be believing their parents. I was like, okay, mama, bye. And so I left out her room. I go sit knowing that I believe my mama, but I'm just like, what are the
Yeah.
odds? And so I go sit in my sister's room, and then I'm just sitting over there telling her, "It's Tubbs. I'm done. I'm done." But but I'm
Deep
just
down, he
like,
thought that it
before I could
wasn't
even say,
Chubbs.
yeah, before I could even say it wasn't him, this dummy gonna fucking text me telling some ah ha ha. You thought you had a job and shit like
Bye.
that, and I'm just like, this bitch. and I'm just done. I'm just sitting over there thinking like devastated, like shock
Like
face, like all the emojis like at
the
once.
fact that it's just like, what extreme measures do you have to go to? Like that's just fucked up. Like you know somebody really want a job and they really need this job and they've been wanting this job forever, and you really gonna sit right there and play them. Like I'm sorry, y'all. That's just to me, it's just shiesty. Like how could you even do that? You know what I'm saying? That just
Right,
shows his morals and his characters. But anyways, yeah, back to the story. So basically, like this dude will always show us signs and stuff. Like he will always hint at it, and even though he still be shading us, like on Instagram. Like say for instance, y'all, we don't have okay. If y'all want to technically look at it, like if this was an actual case, we technically don't have any proof that is him, but we do. Like if that makes
but we
sense.
do.
Like we don't have no solid proof of him like admitting that it's him, but we have evidence that it is him. So basically, like say for instance, like sometimes like we will be talking about a certain situation. Okay, like me, say for instance, me and Kewaun talking about doing a podcast, like basically, and then he posted something on his story 5 minutes later about a podcast. I know what y'all thinking. Yeah, that could be just a coincidence. Yeah, I was thinking that for the first time, maybe the second time, even maybe the third time, but the fourth, fifth, sixth time, that's not a coincidence.
Right.
Like for real.
Nigga been shading us the whole 2020.
And he just keeps shading us, and that's the crazy part. And like everybody think we crazy, even he think we. It's just funny because it's just like really like I don't understand what would be our motives. Like, and it's just like I'm done
Right.
trying to prove to people that it's not us. Like, that's
It's
what I'm saying. Like,
2021.
and that makes us like the reason when I came to the conclusion, I'm just like, I'm not finna keep arguing with people talking about something. It's not us. It's not us. What would be our motives? Because, you know, the thing of it is us arguing with these people knowing that it's not us, that makes it look like it is us. Because if we know we're not doing this shit, why we gotta argue about it? It ain't no arguing. I'm not about to keep trying to prove
I
to
don't
y'all that
know,
it's not
but it's
us.
just like my thing is like only reason why I did argue in the past was because it just felt like y'all don't believe us and we sitting over here we being vocal about it because like just what if we would have just taken our life from this shit because we just thought it was just too much. Like I'm just saying, just look at it. Like what if we did? And we've been vocal, and then for people to sit up here and laugh at our face and tell us that we are doing this to ourselves, like come on, like, and then you see us in emotional all types of distress and we keep coming to y'all and for y'all to put slap it in our face that we are getting hacked, but not only that, y'all claim that it's us doing it to ourselves. So that's basically saying like a person that's going through suicide, oh, they're doing it to their self, or their issues, they're doing it to their self.
Mhm.
Like come on.
When the truth is, we not like honestly. I know like, and I the only thing I can say is I know like what it looks like. Yeah, if somebody you keep saying go to the cops, and we not going to the cops. Yeah, I see. Maybe you could be like, oh yeah, there got to be a reason why they ain't going to the cops. But at the same time, it's just like it's no like.
One
Go ahead.
one like for I'm sorry to cut you off again, but one is I'm underage, so I can't even write a report until I'm even of age to even write a goddamn report without my goddamn parent. My mama don't even believe that this shit is real, so reason why I didn't write a report. Two, who the fuck got the money to get a lawyer and shit to sue this bitch for
And
all these types of
three,
distress and shit like that?
I know y'all like, okay, but Anbria can still go. But the thing is, I technically can't because all Chubbs was smart on this. I can't even lie. He was a little bit smart. Because all the stuff, all the proof, all the evidence, all the messages and stuff, he sent them to Humpty. He don't send them to me.
Oh, by the way, I'm Humpty
Oh
Kewaun.
yeah, I'm sorry. But
It's just okay.
yeah, but anyways, like he be sending it to Kewaun all the time. Yeah, he texts me most of the time. Well, no, not most of the time, but he texts me sometimes, like every now and then. But most of the time, he don't even send them to me because every time he sends it to me, I don't even pay attention to this nigga. I just be like, bro, I ain't got time for this shit. So he be sending it to Kewaun, like. But my thing is,
But it's okay. I have the evidence. I still have all the messages and shit. So
right, and eventually we are gonna do something about this. Right now, I don't even know. We just letting this nigga have his fun. Just to keep doing what you're doing. Cause like I said, I don't even want this nigga to go to
You gonna
jail.
tell
I
them
just want to
about the
fight him.
You gonna tell them about what the fuck he recently did that was really fucked up. Now this is beyond like you know
Credit card
extreme.
fraud.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
speak
go
on
ahead. You
that.
can talk about it.
So this dirty trifling bum bitch had the nerve to do credit card fraud and steal Ambria's
Right.
money.
He tried to steal my money. Actually, this dude literally sat right there and he bought. Well, he tried to buy an air purifier or some shit.
A fucking air purifier. What the fuck your fat ass doing with an air purifier? Come on, bitch, you got air. What more do you need? You trying to get clean air? What the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, but that's
for
useless. What was you gonna
for
do with it? What you gonna do? And breathe out, bitch?
for.
What the fuck was you doing? What the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can say that is an invention that's needed, but bitch, the, but, but, but what is it for? Like, come on, like that's just a waste of space. Air profile. Just think about it. Just think about that air purifier. And
Why?
then on top of that, why would you buy a goddamn object to clean some air when you have air all around you? Come on, I'm not gonna play.
Like y'all, for real. If you if y'all go risk your motherfucking life and freedom stealing somebody's credit card, you go buy a damn air purifier. I would at least bought some damn Takis or some shit. Bitch, what I need a damn air purifier?
I mean, rich people can afford this shit, but I just feel like if you down here, like if you like low, like I no. If you medium class, why the fuck would you need an air
Job's
purifier? Come
broke.
on,
That nigga ain't no damn medium class.
he low
Hell yeah.
class, bitch.
I'm sorry, not to speak down on low class people, because bitch, I'm broke too. But I'm just saying, don't put Chubbs in no damn
Right, me
category with no
too.
damn medium class people. That nigga broke his shit. That nigga ain't got a damn penny.
Well, yeah, we
Nigga
can
asking
tell.
me to borrow
We can
$100 and
tell
shit.
because he was doing credit card fraud. Bitch. Oh yeah, I remember
Nigga,
that.
nigga asked me to borrow $100. What in the name of Jesus? What do I look like letting you borrow $100? I'm sorry.
And then the killer part is, I feel like because he's in our phone and shit, he's not sending the report because he know once the report's sent, it's over with.
And y'all, the thing is, like for real, these people told me they was gonna call me back. I mean to call them in 5 days. So no, they was gonna call me back in 5 days. That's what they told me. So y'all, I'm literally sitting right here waiting on a call. It's literally been almost 2-3 weeks now. These people still ain't called me back. I done emailed them everything. They won't email me back. So what the is really going on? Chubbs, you look. I'm not gonna sit up here and bash your ugly ass. But my thing is, like, you just go too motherfucking far sometimes, all the time. Like, stealing somebody's credit card information. And I know how he got it, bitch, because I had my credit card linked to Apple Pay. Lame ass dude.
Oh yeah, and y'all know that Apple phones and stuff and their services are easy to hack into.
Y'all,
So
and
y'all
right.
yeah,
And y'all wanna know the crazy part? We tried to get Apple to help us through this shit. Apple couldn't even get in.
and they couldn't even
They
get
couldn't
through
get through our
none of
phone.
our phones.
So they literally told us that to check our phones and stuff, the process only, she told me when I was on the phone with her, it's only like a 2 minute process. Me and this lady was on the phone for almost 2 hours. She couldn't get through, so she had to call me the next day and couldn't get through. Because this nigga didn't put a block on our phone.
And we over here sitting over here like dumbasses going through our phones trying to see what the fuck he didn't uninstall. And we don't even goddamn
The
know.
fact that we can't find nothing. And everybody keep asking, well, how did he
And
do
we
this? How did he keep, like when we go to play games and stuff on our like we play Roblox or something, this dude is hacking us through there. He's playing with us on the game. He's messing with us. And everybody keep asking, how is he doing all this stuff? How would he be able to do this? Like we don't know. If we knew, do you think we'll be questioning it?
right, right.
Like we don't know. Like yeah, I know what people keep thinking is crazy. Like oh, he's doing all this stuff. Like, how is he doing all this stuff? I get it, but at the same time, it's just like I don't know. Like, if he can hack into the phone, I guess that's all he needed.
Right. And he also can hear our conversation. So I'm really terrified. Like, yeah, y'all, I know y'all listening probably be like, go to the goddamn cops, go to the goddamn cops. We can't do nothing about it. Like, well, and I know y'all probably thinking like we dumbasses. Why y'all think y'all can't do nothing about it when we can? But tell me, what the fuck would y'all do if this was y'all? I know y'all gonna be. I know people are laughing right now. I know y'all sitting here listening to this podcast like these some dumbass bitches. Ha ha ha. This is so funny. This is the funny shit. But it's only funny to you bitches because it's not happening to y'all.
And my thing is,
I'm just saying, and y'all, and it's straight facts.
like, y'all, like, this dude, and like I keep saying, we don't want this nigga to go to jail. We just want this nigga to learn. We don't want, like, am I lying, Humpty? We don't want him to go to jail. We
Yeah,
keep
we
trying to
don't want him
spare
to go to
him, but
jail,
he
but
keep
he's
going
going to
so
jail for that
far.
fraud. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if we go to jail, that's not us. That's good with the goddamn with the law because he did credit card fraud. That's not up to us. We don't have no say in that. So,
That's,
but yeah, we don't want to press charges on this dude. Like we don't even care. We trying to move past this shit. We don't want this to keep dwelling on us years and years to come. Like
just do.
when I'm in the industry, I'm not gonna. Basically, when we in the industry, we don't want this to keep
Right.
hunting us and stopping us from doing what we got
But
to
my
do.
thing is,
We trying to move past this.
he flat out told us, talking about some, oh, y'all should just shut, the way he said, stop talking about it or some shit, and maybe it stop happening to y'all.
Right? He said, yeah, this dude literally told us that if we just shut up and just like we just supposed to just take that shit about somebody's harassing us about being hacked. Somebody's literally he let this dude talk down on us so bad,
Yeah,
and we had to constantly
right.
keep
So
defending
bad that, like,
ourselves
if y'all saw this,
and
y'all
tell
would
us
be
to
like,
just
and
shut up
Chubbs is
and
y'all
take it.
friend. Like, I understand that Sean is his friend too, but the thing is, it's just like the stuff that Sean said to us was so unnecessary. Like calling Kewaun faggots, all this different stuff. And I don't care if they figure out who Sean is. I hope they do, because he deserved to get trolled for life. But my thing is,
Play with your kids,
right.
bitch, not me, and go feed them with that motherfucking in the cabin in the woods
But
that you live in,
but my
bitch.
thing is, it's just like he flat out then sat right there, called Kewaun faggot, called me fat. First of all, this bitch built like a motherfucking. If this nigga Sean ever want to become an actor, the only role he can motherfucking play in a movie is the damn mystery van on Scooby Doo. Bitch, he gonna play the motherfucking van. He flat out be calling me fat, all this different shit.
Bitch, he can't even play that shit right, bitch. This motherfucker wobbly
Mm.
as fuck, bitch. He'll break
Nigga
down.
be calling me fat, calling me out my name, calling me all kinds of bitches, calling Kewaun all kind of faggots and hoes and shit. When this nigga is fat as shit too. And you calling me fat and all this shit, but you slept in the bed with Chubbs.
Oh, we not even gonna speak on that.
And
That
Chubbs a
we are gonna
nasty,
speak
horny
on that.
bitch.
How the fuck?
So we want to know what y'all did.
And ain't no telling what the fuck y'all did. Like we don't know what the fuck y'all did in that bed. I mean,
Right.
Kiki,
If it ain't about
next
me, then I'm a
case. Oh,
Kiki.
oh shit, damn! Don't. I don't know. We not gonna say that shit, bitch, because I ain't.
What?
Not. I mean, shout out to Zoe, but Zoe, if you get us with this shit, like, come
Bitch, you're
on.
not gonna get us for saying if it ain't about me, then I'm a Kiki. But anyways, yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So this
Like, bitch, you do.
so this motherfucking plumb bob. If y'all ever played The Sims, y'all know what a plumb bob is. That's what I like to call Chubbs. This motherfucking plumb bob. Like, he don't have no reason to be hacking us, y'all. Like, he literally sit right here keep saying every reason, y'all, we keep talking to this dude. Every reason, his reason for hacking us is he always bring up something that we said. Oh, y'all called me unfuckable. Y'all called me nasty looking. Y'all talk shit about me or something. But everything, I'm just like, how would you know this shit if you wasn't already hacking us?
Right. And this is only stuff that we
That's what I'm
told
saying.
each other,
That's
like
another
me and the
thing.
bird.
Like, my bad, Humpty. But my thing is like how people be like, "Oh, how do y'all know this Chubbs? Chubbs not smart enough to do all this stuff. Chubbs not." The Chubbs. The thing is, y'all can keep saying that me and Kewaun doing it. It's not me and Kewaun. I promise you, 100%. There's no reason. Like, What is the reason for me and Kewaun to hack into a phone, or me to do it, or Kewaun to do it, for me to do it to Kewaun, or Kewaun to do it to me, when we literally on the phone with each other 24/7? There's no reason for us to hack it
Right.
to listen in on the call. There's no reason. But my thing is
Right.
like this dude literally, like, everybody keeps saying, what is his motive? What is his motive? Or Chubb, like, he don't have the IQ to be doing this stuff. He not doing this stuff. But it's just like, really, like, stuff
He plays
that's what I'm
dumb.
saying. Like,
He
how do
plays.
stuff that only went down between me, Chubbs, and Kiwan, how did this person know all this stuff?
And then on top of that, half of the shit we said about him was between us, and it didn't even get out. And this dude hacked us for what? If already he wasn't in our phone. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm
How the
saying.
fuck did he know the shit that we
Like,
said
Chubbs, I
about
know
him?
you're gonna listen to this, or I know you're probably listening right now. All them excuses you keep using, the reason why you're doing this stuff, that stuff don't work because you keep saying all this stuff, and all the stuff you say, like I said, you already had to be in the phone to be able to hear that stuff. Yeah, and if y'all wondering why we call him
Oh, and
unfuckable,
not to
we was
mention,
playing Smash or Pass, and I told Kiwan Smash or Pass. Kiwan, he said, I'm sorry, but to me, he's unfuckable. You can't get mad because somebody don't want to fuck you.
and he, right. And then on top of that, this dude literally threatened our fucking life talking about some. He's gonna go onto the dark web and fucking hire a hitman to kill us if we go to
Right,
the goddamn police or the FBI about this
right.
shit.
And I ain't gonna
I
lie,
have the message and
that
stuff.
is
You
another
going
reason
down
why
if
I'm
you
not
try to
going to
play
the
with me.
cops. Cause, like, I mean, I think he not involved in the dark web, but I don't want to try it. I'm sorry, y'all. My life is too important. Like, if it means me keeping my life, if that means letting this shit happen forever, I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't want to die over this shit.
Bitch, I'm sorry,
I'm
but
not
I'm
dying
not.
over this shit. I'm sorry. You can go, but I'm not.
Bitch, I ain't dying over this shit either, bitch. I don't care. Like, I'm just sorry. Like, you don't threaten nobody and tell them to shut up, stop talking about it, and then proceed to threaten
Right.
us. Like, the fuck, bitch, it's just not your world. I don't care if you a fucking hacker, bitch. We the ultimate trolls around this bitch, and you even said it, bitch.
Chubbs.
Stop playing. And then look. Days ago, he talking about some because he knows I'm not finna listen to him. He know we not finna conform to what the fuck he doing. Nobody cares, bitch. You can keep muting, you can keep doing all this shit to us. But one thing you can never fucking take away is that you're not gonna fucking ruin our friendship. That
And
would
number
never happen,
two,
bitch.
that we not a
Um,
good friend. We wasn't a good friend.
right. And and then third of all, you know, Kewaun is a real bitch, and I will always be that bitch. So don't even try it
My
with
thing
me.
is, y'all,
So yeah,
we
and
did
yeah,
nothing but fully support this dude. He came out the closet. We fully supported this dude. And y'all, here's my conspiracy theory. So, like, every time, like, long story short, we would get on the phone with Chubbs. He would always brush us to the side, and he would always make up some petty ass excuse. For example, to get off the phone. Like, I understand sometimes we lie to get off the phone. I ain't gonna lie, we've all done it before. Like, but it's something small. Like, we do. Like, we'll be like, "Oh, my mama calling me. I gotta call you back," or, "Oh, I gotta go finish the dishes. I'll call you back." You know, small stuff. This dude will literally make up big old scenarios, like stuff you would see out of a movie. This dude would, I understand you want to be an actor, but, like, come on now. Like, he would make up scenarios. Like, he would literally sit right there and fake like somebody prank calling him and they scaring him on the other phone. Like, one night, he literally, we all just laughing and joking, like, whatever, on the phone. Next thing you know, I get a call from my sister. I'm talking to my sister on my other phone because I have two phones. I'm talking to my sister, and so next thing you know, out of nowhere, I just hear on the other phone. I hear while I'm talking to my sister, I hear Chubbs talking about some. What did he say? He told me some hello. Like, his phone, his mom, because he always using his mama phone. His mama phone start ringing. Next thing you know, he answered the phone to me some hello, and then when his, when his mama got on, I mean, somebody else got on the phone. Somebody talking to him on the other line. And he told me some.
and
Right.
we
Yeah.
asking him
We
what are
keep
they
asking
saying?
him
What are
what
they
they
saying?
saying because he like, who is this? Who is this? Y'all. That's what he keeps saying because, like, he like getting scared of shit. So we like, Chubbs, what's going on? Like, who was on the other line? Like, even my sister was trying to figure out. Like, we all trying to figure out, like, who is this? Like, who on the other phone? And then my sister said, I'll call you back. Basically, so my sister got off the phone. Next thing you know, Chubbs come off the phone, and then he's like, y'all. What he said? He said, "Y'all, I'm scared." And then we was like, "What?" He was like, "He
Yeah, he's on. I'm scared,
right."
and
And
he
then we
just
like,
kept saying
"Chubbs, what
that.
just happened? What just happened?" Like, y'all, we thinking this some shit, like some shit that going down. Somebody talking about some. Literally in my head, I'm thinking somebody did literally call him and said like they see him through the window and they didn't, like, you know when somebody call you and say they outside the window but they be lying. I'm thinking somebody did that and they did actually said the whole outfit he got on and everything. And I'm thinking, I'm like, Joe,
Right.
what the hell going on? He's almost, hold on, y'all, I'm gonna go tell my mama. Next thing you know, we come.
He
Right, come
leave
back,
and
tell
then
us
come
his mama
back.
finna call the police. His mama finna call the police. I'll call y'all back. No, no, no. Yeah, he said I'll call you back, and it was like, wait, Chubbs, what's going on? Before, and we kept insisting, like, yo, before you leave, tell us what's going on. And then he was like,
And the only thing he told us is that somebody called him prank or
he
something,
he
or
said
I don't
he
know.
said
I don't know
somebody.
what he said.
He said basically he was like, y'all, basically somebody just called me and they said he said somebody just prank called me and then I called him back and when I answered they said that Anbria and Kewaun told me to prank call you. First of all, y'all, flag number one. Me and Kewaun don't talk to nobody but Tyra. And Tyra would not have called that nigga. Cause she don't even have his mama phone.
And at the time, we wasn't even
Yeah, we
talking to
weren't
her
even
like
talking to
that.
Tyra like that. Other than that, we don't talk to each other but each other, and both of us was on the phone that night. So how could we prank call him? That's just number one. Number two, he talking about somebody who do we know that would have prank called him and revealed that we told them to do that? Because if we would have told somebody to prank call
Right.
him, they wouldn't have revealed that we told them to do that. Number two,
Right. And we all was on the phone
right,
at
that's
the
what I'm
same time.
saying.
So
I
how
know
the
y'all
fuck
probably
did we
thinking,
even
well,
have
Bray got a
conversation?
second phone, but like, no, literally, he would have heard me on the other line because I was on the phone.
And then on and then on top of that, we was
Right,
all on Instagram, texting each other in the group chat. So how the
right.
fuck
So
we
then next
texting
thing you
people
know,
too?
we figured out. He made this whole big old scenario because 10 minutes later, he calls us. We get on the phone. And this nigga is over here talking about some, uh, he just talking to put it out of the group chat with some random people. And this is what he says. We like, Jobs, what happened? And he's like, oh, no, we like, did your mama call the police? The police coming? No, my mama ain't called the police. Then he keep trying to change the subject.
And then he told us some. I wish I could make new
Right.
friends and stuff like
Like
that.
one time, basically, y'all, it was so much stuff. Like this dude one time even made like a fake prank, and it wasn't a prank at the time. But I knew it wasn't no prank. He basically told us, he want to cut us off because he want new friends. He want to start over. He don't want to be friends with us no more. Like, dude was always doing this stuff to us. Like he was doing this from the beginning. Like coming up with fake excuses and stuff, and always trying to cut us off. Like one time he even had us in a group chat like with all his other friends. First of all, knowing that we don't fuck with the other ones, like that's another story in itself. We probably won't ever tell that because they're irrelevant. But but literally, dude would sit right here and no, we don't fuck with them other bitches and shit. Joyce and them and Abdul and them. Not Eternity because we like Eternity. We always liked Eternity. But literally knowing that we don't fuck with them bitches, Joyce and Abdullah and them. And he would literally sit right here and he would what would he do that time? Oh yeah. When we was he
He fucking told us that
it don't
I can
matter.
say it or you gonna say it. He so basically the day he added us to that group chat, he had in fucking intent to fucking well he knew what he was doing. He laughed. He was laughing. Everybody was laughing, and me and Brett we just in there quiet because normally when we got added, he would say some slick shit to us, but we would
Wait,
just be
did it
quiet, and then we'll
wasn't we in
eventually
there
leave.
and then we left and then when we came back we because I remember we had came back and then when we came back everybody was like laughing and
I was finna
I
tell. Let's
know
get into
but
it.
okay.
But yeah, that's what happened. We and so when we came back, we wait. First of all, we left out of there because they was just sending shit to another group chat on Instagram, which we was in
Yeah.
there, but then he kicked us
Yeah.
out, which is a whole
Long
nother
story short on
story.
that one, I'm not gonna like hold on, this gonna be real quick. Basically, long story short with that story, we joined the group chat with them bitches I just told you were on like Joyce and Abdul and them. We joined the group chat with them on Instagram. All they do is send pictures of cars and shit and people in that group chat, like basically like models and
As far
shit.
as the
Yeah.
Instagram
So
thoughts.
literally, we was in that group chat. Next thing you know, we look at the Instagram and say we got kicked out. Chubbs basically lied, talking about some. At first, he lied and say we didn't get kicked out. Then when we came with the screenshots, he talking about some. They said that they didn't want us in the group chat no more. But you can go ahead. That was that.
Well, really, it was Abdullah and
Right.
Chubbs who kicked us out for no apparent reason. Talking about some they want to keep, talking about some they want to keep this the circle the original with the originals, and they don't need to be big because they bring outside people in.
Right.
The fuck, they're stupid. And then, but back to the story. So yeah, after that situation, after we leave it, and we just talk, we talk on the phone with each other, and we like, that was weird. Like, yeah, but we like, since Chubb's our friend, let's just go back. So we both like, okay, let's go back. We go back. They laughing. We just sitting there like, we text each other while they was laughing, talk about some bitch. What the fuck are they laughing
Right.
at? It
And
did.
then y'all know, sorry,
Next thing
Humpty,
you
I don't
know,
mean to keep cutting y'all. But like y'all know, like I'm just trying to explain like very detailed for them. Like y'all know when somebody talk about y'all. Like y'all know when somebody like or y'all know when y'all was the butt of the joke and then when y'all come into somewhere and it gets real awkward. Like it was all a whole bunch of like slick shit being said. Everybody was like or as soon as we joined, like you can know you can tell the animosity went up. And like everybody was just laughing like go ahead, Chubbs. Say it, Chubbs.
especially bubble
Right.
baths.
Are
And we just like,
are
what, say
supposed
what? I literally said, say what?
right
What's going
right.
on?
But like literally we sitting up in there, we just sitting there like we not like y'all, we really be like trying to figure out what we do to people. Like we literally don't be doing shit to people. Like we try to be as cool as possible as we can. So we just sitting right there like, we confused. Like, say what, Chubbs? So then go ahead.
And then so he said, look, he gonna clap his hand and then talk about some. If look, if you not
No,
from
you
Atlanta
gotta
or
do it the
you
right
not,
way.
wait, he said
Exactly
if
how he
you,
said it. He said basically he clapped his hand. He said basically I'm gonna say it straight like this. And then go ahead.
if you not from Atlanta or you don't live in Atlanta right now,
Yeah.
get the fuck out
So,
the group chat. And we
literally,
just
me
sitting
and
up, we're
Kewaun
like,
just sitting there like if no, I remember because I remember that day vividly. At first, I was thinking like when he said that. At first, I was just thinking because Kewaun didn't say nothing. And I didn't say nothing either. And it wasn't like we needed either each other to say something. It was just like I knew, like I thought, like I didn't know if he heard it. Like that's why I didn't say nothing because I was like, So that's why I texted Kiwan and I was like, did you just hear that? And then he was like, yeah.
and I'm
And
gonna
then I was
jump
like,
to yeah.
let's go, bitch. Literally, I texted him. I said, let's go, bitch. I
we
said,
left.
did we say
We got
bye
on the
or we just
phone.
left? I think we just left.
We just left, and then we call on, and we was like, we can't believe all this shit. Like he said the shit in order we that'll hurt us and shit like
No, no,
that.
no,
And
no.
so we was like,
Remember?
let's go back.
Wait,
Let's.
my bad. Not to cut you off, but remember that night? I mean, that day when that happened, we kept calling him in the group chat with just me, you, and him, and he wasn't joining. He kept not joining.
Oh yeah, that was before we joined, and we was like, I was yeah, and so basically we was like that. But he that day, that same day before he even said to get the fuck out of the group chat, he was saying shit about me. Like he was throwing slick shot at me the whole time, and like at first like I wasn't catching on, but then I eventually catched on before we left the first time. But he was just throwing shade, just kept throwing shade that day, and then next thing you know, after me and Anbria get off once he was like, get out if you're not from Atlanta or you don't live currently in Atlanta. We talking about like we can't believe this
And
shit and all that, and then
but
so we like, oh we you well go
look,
say
I'm
say
sorry,
what you saying.
I'm not trying to cut you off really, but I just want to say this one thing. And then like basically y'all just listen to these key factors what we saying. Like so remember remember what we just said how he literally like when we came in they was already talking like when somebody already talking about something like I said y'all already know so like literally it was like a bunch of kikis and stuff in the background and shit bitches. First of all, this is red flag number one before we continue with this story. Red flag number one, a group of bitches that we don't fuck with, number one, in there laughing at us with our supposed to be friend at the time. That's just number one. Y'all laughing about some shit that we don't know was funny, but it's automatically funny when we join the group chat. So number two, um, my thing was the way he said it. This nigga was not playing. We know Chubbs. We fucking know Chubbs, mind you. Like I said, we was real close to Chubbs at the time. We know this nigga. Chubbs, if Chubbs was playing, when we left that group chat, y'all, because I don't want to like get too far in it, because I want to keep on to finish telling it. But right when we left that group chat, we know Chubbs. Chubbs would have came after us,
and was like, "Oh, it's a joke. It's a joke.
or he would have
Why y'all
answered
leave?"
when he saw we
And
kept
so,
calling him and saying that we done. And you keep telling the story
yeah,
because I'm gonna read the messages from Exact. Go ahead.
bitch, read it from.
You want me to read it?
Okay. And so, oh, not yet. Hold on. Let me get to it. And so we just standing there, like I'm over there again. I'm getting upset because it's just like, why the fuck would he do this shit? Like this is not even the first time it happened. It was two more times before this happened. This was the third time. I'm just like, we just keep doing this shit. And then Anbria was like, so we really done with him? And so I was like, yeah, bitch, we finna text this group chat. So first, I sent this long ass paragraph, and then all of a sudden, the whole fucking group chat coming at me. Then Anbria respond
Uh,
defended me, and so
okay.
but you can read it.
Yeah. So
Now
basically,
let's go
So
ahead.
basically, yeah, we kept calling Chubbs that day. We literally kept calling him, texting him like join the group chat. He wasn't joining, like he was really done. So next thing you know, Kewaun texts him, reading the messages at 1:30 Friday, June 26th at 1:30. Kewaun said, "Dear whack ass off brand Teletubby, since since you sorry y'all." He said,
Just
he
read it.
said,
Just read it.
since you been funny and shit and constantly doing this shit, I ain't holding shit back. And wait, mind y'all, what Kewaun mean by constantly doing shit? Basically Chubbs always used to do this shit. Like this is another reason how we know when something is a prank or not. Because he would always come after us if it wasn't a prank. He would not let us. He would tell us before we left, or he would tell us that right after we left, or some shit like that. So, but and also like before, like every time he would get mad at us, like if we would do something that he didn't like, or if we were joking, this dude would always cuss us out.
Had
Yeah,
these
this
big ass blowouts.
he would blow up and shit. Like he would literally call us out of our name, talk about how he gonna fight us when we see him, all this different shit. Like he would literally call us fake. He would just something that you know, if somebody your friend, they would not go so far like that. But anyways, back to the messages. So he said, and constantly doing this shit, I ain't holding shit back. You always treating people any type of fucking way. Did you expect someone to just be okay with that shit? I DK about all these other dumb motherfuckers, but I'm out with your shit. But I'm done with your shit for real. Sincerely, fuck you. And then Chubb sent the yawn emoji. Yeah. And then Yana. Oh yeah, I forgot about Yana. We fuck with Yana too. Yana was cool. We don't really know her like that, but she was cool.
Yeah.
But she was like, period.
Oh, I did. She was on
I ain't know
Philly
her,
and
but
Tam,
she
but
was
yeah.
like, Periana, stand your motherfucking ground, girl. And then Chubbs was like, all right, bye, I'm done. And then he sent the laughing crying emojis 5 times. And he said, I'm done with this nigga bullshit. Then Abdullah, little bandwagon ass gas. Like, no disrespect to gay people. I'm just saying, he undercover too. That's what I mean. But that's what I mean by calling him gay ass. He undercover too. But he sent the laughing crying emojis. And then I said, no, he done with your bullshit, the fuck, clearly. And then Chubb said, bro, leave. No, he said, bro, leave, man. You're tweaking. Boot. And then Abdullah said, y'all both can dip for real, for real. And then I said, somebody's mad. And then Chubb said, get to stepping, Martin Lawrence. And then Abdullah said, straight like that. And then I said, oh, you're undercover gay, though, so y'all can shut the fuck up. I'm just saying. And then Chubb said, who? No, he undercover gay. And Abdullah know he undercover gay, too. And Abdullah said, who the fuck you talking to? And then Kiwan said, you always trying to put shit on other people, but in reality, it's you that do that corny ass shit. But if someone call you out on your shit, you get mad and shit. And I said, whoever it is, I said, no, I said, whoever called it is who the fuck I'm talking to, Abdullah. And then Chubb said, I like pussy. You want to see a video, mark ass nigga? I said, so if the shoe fits, wear it. No, I said, if the shoe fits, wear it, motherfucker. Or if the dick fits, suck it. And then Abdullah said, that's your job. And then Chubb said, man, come on, your bitch ass can't take a joke. And then I said, yeah, it is my job, so why y'all trying to take it? Then Chubb said, leave, boot. And then Kiwan said, no. And then I said, Chubbs, you better get your little entourage where I hurt their feelings. Then Kiwan said, that's you. And then I said, you already know what you told us. But listen, I know what y'all thinking. Why I had to be that type of bitch that got to spill the beans about what they was talking shit. But my thing was, any other case, if it was just a random argument and like we just stopped being, like some random shit and we just stopped, fucking with each other, it would have been okay. But the fact that he felt the need to try to embarrass us in front of these motherfuckers that we don't fuck with, and you wanted to play us in front of these people, I was like, oh nah, you need to tell these folks what the fuck you be saying about them too. Cause like the fuck, it's
Right.
that's what I'm
Cause you
saying.
do be
You be
talking
talking
about
shit
them
about them.
bitches too.
It's different, y'all. If I just like we got in a random argument and we was mad at each other, and I came out of nowhere and did this, but no, I was just like, no, since you want to sit right here and play us and act like this in front of them, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm finna spill the beans too. But even though I still didn't, so I said, you already know what you told us. And then Chubb said, all right, either we gonna fight or shut up. I said, get your bodyguard, say less. And then Kewaun said, like, come on, if it was a joke, you wouldn't have said that shit. Right. And even y'all, even if it was a joke, when he saw Kewaun sent that paragraph, like, you still would have told him, chill, it was a joke. You get what I'm saying? You would have
Yeah.
said it was a joke.
You would never, right, and you would never did this whole get the fuck out, get the boot, all this stuff. You would have just been like, oh, Kiwan, why you acting like this? It was just a joke, or you would have called us into the chat and telling us it was a joke.
Right.
And your whole demeanor, and then once we finally did join, after all that, your demeanor was so like, oh, what do you mean? It was a joke. Y'all can't take a joke. I'm done. I heard Anbria. Like nobody says that if they was joking.
Right.
Nobody's demeanor like that when they joking. Come on.
Right. So basically.
Your ass is dead serious, and you couldn't be a real bitch to say that shit. And like I said, bitch, you was talking all that shit in them goddamn text. But I bet you, bitch, if I was still in Atlanta,
Right.
bitch, you would never said none of that shit to me. Bet you, and you got your ass beat by Martavius, bitch. Stop playing.
Right. And then my thing is
Down low,
with
gigolo,
Abdullah,
bitch.
like my thing was it had nothing to do with him. And the fact that, and that's what I'm saying, even if it was a joke, like this whole thing is still like, I don't care what nobody say, it still was Chubb's fault. Like, even if it was a fucking joke, like, and it's not no brand new shit. Chubbs knew that we didn't fuck with them like that, and they don't fuck with us like that. So the fact that you would even do that in front of them, that, go
And
ahead.
the fact that, like, sorry to cut you off. And the fact that we even though we didn't fuck with them, we was just like, oh, let's put our pride aside since these are his friends. We even tried to fucking become cool with these hoes. Like, we tried to look
Right.
past that shit.
But, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that we try to look past that shit, all that different shit. But even if, like, still, even if we was just trying to put the pettiness aside, we still wasn't, like, buddy buddy with them. It was still animosity and uncleared drama that never been talked about. So the fact that you would,
And it was all
that's what I'm
from their
saying.
end. Like, sorry to cut you off again, but it was all from their end. Like, we men and Brett, we never even talked to these people. And then on top of that, the crazy part about it is before we left the school, we was really cool with all of these people. So we just like, where the fuck is this random animosity? But because Chubb told us that they don't like us, and I'm just like, when we heard that, we were just automatically like, oh, okay. So if they don't fuck with us, we don't
And
like
they
them
had no
neither.
reason not to like us.
Like the fuck.
Like, we did nothing to these people.
Like me and Abdullah. Sorry again to cut you off. But me and Abdullah, like we was real cool. I had fucking classes with this dude. Like we used to be that cool. We used to hang out of school. I used to hang out with
I ain't
these
gonna lie,
people
me and
after
Abdullah
school.
was never like
And
really
went out.
like, I mean, we used to like, I knew Abdullah, we knew each other, but we was never on no like buddy buddy type shit. Me and Abdullah basically knew each other because we used to always argue all the time. But yeah, other than that, we was cool.
But yeah, I knew Joyce ass because she was on the
I
goddamn
hated
cheerleading
that
team.
bitch.
I used to be nice to this
I
bitch. I used to
hated
talk to
that
this
bitch.
bitch before she quit the goddamn team because this bitch got the wrong size. Bitch, she motherfucking cried about a goddamn wrong size dress, bitch. You should never ordered that shit, bitch, in that
Right.
size, stupid
I
hoe.
cannot stand that bitch at Clarkson because she just thought she was that it girl. Like, girl.
Bitch got malnutrition, and that's not a goddamn defamation of character.
But, but
Because bitch, why would you need a smaller size? Bitch, you had a small bitch. You can't get no. Well, is it a small
extra
size? Is
small.
small?
Notice what Brianna
But
has
either
me.
way it goes, bitch. But even still, bitch, you had malnutrition, bitch. Let's not act like you didn't.
Right. My thing is, but yeah.
Not. I'm sorry, I just got to put this out there. Like, I'm not bashing anybody who's doing malnutrition. I'm not just using that blankly. Like, sorry if I offend anybody for even saying malnutrition or the stuff that I said previously, but I can't even really explain it. It's just,
The
yeah.
fact that she talks so much shit about everybody else, and she thinks she's just that it
Right.
girl. Like, girl, she one of them hoes. I think just because she light skin, she automatically it. Like, girl, I'm sorry, no. Like, you're not even cute.
Colorist.
Like, I'm sorry, like, she not ugly, but Joy, she not the baddest fish in the sea.
Just like that flying
Right.
carpet bitch. But yeah, that's enough about those raggedy ass Raggedy Ann crew. The motherfucking 7 Up drinkers, bitch. The motherfucking crack smoke. Oh shit. I mean, never mind. But druggies.
Right. And my thing is, it's just like, girl, like, mm. But y'all, all them stories, like, it's even like, yo, we can really go on, but like, this podcast getting real long. We was supposed to briefly talk about this, but like, it's just so much we can go on. Like, literally, one time this dude, like, oh, I told y'all this already. He made a prank talking about some, he wish he could find some new friends, all this stuff, and then basically, like, he saw how. In my conspiracy theory from that night, I don't think he was playing. He was for real, but I believe he saw how hurt we was. Like, every time I feel like he always was showing us like all the pranks he was doing, I feel like they weren't really pranks. But when he saw how hurt we was by it, he had a heart. So he kind of felt like, damn, like this kind of fucked up. And
I mean, you can say that, but also, if you felt away, I'm sorry, you should have just told us. Like, we even told you, if this is what you wanted, you can have it. Like, we ain't gotta fucking text you, we ain't gotta call you. We ain't even beg you. We was just like, all right, we already knew what was up. We already knew our friendship was
right.
over. But you decided to stay and play us again, then leave us, and then try to on and off again friendship. Oh, we cool like this and that, da, 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 trying to get back cool with us and shit for the rest of the
And just
2020.
keep doing this. Just keep playing with our feelings.
But yeah, we are done. We officially are done with him. Like, we haven't spoken to him in 3 months now, right? Three
I
finna go
don't
on
know
to
how
4.
long it's been, but it's been a while. Basically, we talked to him again when we confronted him about this shit because he keeps and them dumb bitches that used to be on this podcast with us. I'm tired of saying their damn names. Gianni, Brianna, all them ugly assholes. We keep trying to tell these hoes that we get a hack. They don't want to believe it. Ain't nobody got time to keep trying to explain this shit with them. They don't want to believe it. They don't have to. But this dude keep texting them from like and all this different shit, fucking with them, talking shit about them, texting them.
And saying it's me that's keep texting them and shit, and they keep coming to me about it, harassing me and shit, and calling me
That's
all
what I'm
types of
saying.
shit, and I'm getting
And it's
hate
not even
messages and
they.
shit.
Like honestly,
And
like
so
I
it's
told
him
y'all,
for
I
real.
don't fuck with none of them. But I'm a real bitch and I'm gonna call real when I see real. Like it's not even they, so I'm gonna stop saying they. Gianni is the only one that keeps doing it. Like
Yeah.
she keeps calling us upset. She keep calling us miserable. All this different shit. When we keep telling this bitch we not texting you, and yet you want to call somebody miserable. But if obviously you're the miserable one, bitch, because if you was really so over it and beyond it, why do you keep responding? Like that's what I don't understand. If I'm really over and beyond something, I'm not gonna keep responding. Like for real.
Right. And then for you to try to get people on Anbria and hire fucking hitman, got goons looking for me in Memphis, bitch. You ain't got that money. Trust me. I'm so, like, if I know anything about a game, bitch, you gotta have money to sick people out on people, bitch. I'm sorry, but you ain't got that. You ain't got either one of them. Bitch, you live in a goddamn
A
what those
duplex.
what those a subdivision. No, bitch, a duplex in this goddamn subdivision. Bitch, stop playing.
Bitch, them bitches are bitches. But I'm sorry, like, girl, it's just like we not fucking with you. We keep trying to tell this dumb bitch, like she one of them bitches, y'all, that when you fall out with somebody, everything they do is wrong or everything they do is blah blah blah. Like, girl, like ain't nobody got no reason to text you, like, and she don't even make no damn sense. Somebody keep texting her. If Chubbs keep texting you from these random accounts saying it's us, that don't make no sense. If we really want to fuck with you, we gonna text you from our real account because we don't give a fuck. We not finna keep making fake accounts to
Right.
text you. That's just stupid.
But this bitch she was making fake
Me
accounts to
too.
text me. And she's upset. She
Right.
even got
That's what I'm
other
saying.
people's pages
Literally,
and started
I blocked
texting us
this
like this
girl
bitch
because
is
she
really
want to keep
obsessed.
texting me and stuff like that. So I blocked this. I text her what I had to say. She want to text back. I blocked this girl. This girl literally texted me from my old friend Travy account. She texted me from her account and then blocked me from Travy's account. Like, you miserable jealous bitch. Cause she don't want me to talk to Travy. Like, who are you to block me from somebody else's page? Like, I don't even care. Cause I mean, honestly, like, no disrespect to Travy. If Travy ever hear this, no disrespect to you. But like, I don't have no issue with Travy. Like, I love Travy. Like, but me and Travy don't even talk like that. I haven't talked to Travy since I was in Atlanta, so it don't bother me. But I'm just saying, like, who are you to fucking block me for somebody else's page? That's like me going to Kewaun page and blocking somebody that he talked to.
Right. But that's all we have to say. Basically, overview. We're finna just basically say what happened and what ran down. And yeah, this and I guess this will be the end of this conversation about the hacking, the Gianni and the 2020 scandals and shit that we've basically been in. And yeah, so let's get into it. Um, you wanna start
I
or
mean, I
I
feel
should?
like they basically
That
pretty
would be
much got the premises. Like, honestly, it's just what are we talking about? We giving an overview of what we just talked about, or what's coming up?
yeah.
Basically,
We're just giving the overview
I don't
about what
even.
we
I'm done
previously
talking about
talked
these
about
bitches, so I'm gonna
2020.
just say this. Like, this all we're gonna say. Basically, our phone. This is the overview. Phones are getting. We done fucking with Chubbs. Chubbs was a bad friend to us. We supported him through everything. He hacked our phones for what reason we don't really know, because he won't really
Right.
tell us. But hold on, this household has been reconnected to the utility grid. Bye. Wait, objects that use water and power will not work even without utilities separately. Oh, bad. But yeah,
What's that, Sims?
I've been on
Oh,
this whole
bitch, I'm
time.
finna hop on.
But I made a whole family while talking about
Bye.
that shit. But so basically, that's that. What else? Them bitches.
We done. We done with them. Finally, we leaving it in 2020. I know y'all guys are glad that we're leaving
Right,
in 2020, but we should have been done. This podcast right here should have been out. We should have been on season 2 by now. But yeah, we finally over it. We're
right.
gonna leave it here.
And
Nothing
we
else.
finna. Wait, my bad, not to cut you off. I'm just
Also,
gonna say this. We finna get this episode out to y'all as soon as we can. Like, it'll probably be out sometime tomorrow. And I just want to say that, going forward, like, y'all gonna see a new and better us. Like, we not speaking on this situation no more. Like, in terms of them, they don't exist. I got them at RIP in my head. I'm sorry, but for real.
right. And lastly, I can say that y'all are going to be pretty impressed at how much we've grown from this and how much we've learned from this situation. And also, like, we have upcoming, like, fun things on this podcast, and we have
Yes,
more than offer to you
like,
guys. Other than
right,
drama and all that too. So I hope you guys really enjoy this podcast because that's what it was
right.
really
It was
intended
never
for.
supposed to be all
And
this.
I'm kind of like, right, and we didn't want it to be all this because we wanted to have something to bring that we
Mhm.
all can like be memorable, and we all can come back to once we was
Right.
older and further in our careers and stuff. And we just hope back to
And
get back to that, the real reason why we made Friends the
another
podcast.
thing, y'all. Like, I just want to say, shit. What was I about to say? Well, we like. I just want to tell y'all, like, just get ready, because like the content we finna give y'all, like, I'm gonna just give y'all a brief overview of what to be looking for is who on the next on season 2. Season 2, we got a lot of stuff coming your way. Like, we have murder mystery episodes coming your way. We have movie review episodes, TV show review episodes, game night show episodes, sad topic episodes. We have so much to talk about, and we have so much talent
Yeah.
that we are now ready to fully show y'all that we are not letting nobody hold us back. And we have so much. Like, we are so much better than. I'm not trying to belittle them, but like, I feel like it would have been better. I'm sorry, but actually, I'm not sorry. I don't want to belittle them, but I feel like we are very much above them, and I feel like it would have been so much better if me and Kewaun would have just did this ourselves. I feel like we would have been so much
Right.
better. I feel like we would have been way more consistent and everything.
But yeah, season 2 we will be more consistent in the video. I mean, the we might even start doing video podcasts. We might bring it to YouTube, but we don't know. We haven't been in talks about it yet. But hopefully, we will start doing
Mm-hmm.
that. Hopefully, so I don't know how it's gonna be possible, but because we're in two different places, but hopefully it can be possible. So we putting that in the air. And also we just hope we just want to thank our supporters for listening. And even after we lost most of the people who was doing the supporting with us with quote unquote with an emphasis and shit, because we were also promoting too. So for the bitches who was like, um, where were the people coming from? Because even then, sorry, like girl, even our last episode that we put out, we still had more views
What I'm
without you,
saying,
bitch.
that was our most viewed episode, and they weren't on the podcast. So that shows you itself.
Right. But yeah, we just want to thank you guys for listening in to the Friends podcast, and we was just glad that you guys
Ooh,
listened to what we had to say about issues and topics about last
right.
year. So thank you guys. That's all from
And
me,
y'all want to know
and
something
I just want to say
crazy?
I love you guys.
This episode was only supposed to be a brief episode, and it's over an hour long. But yeah, as for
Right.
me too, we out. And like we said, we finna be back and we better. And I'm telling y'all, like, for season 2, y'all not ready for the new West. Y'all not ready. They not ready, Kewaun. They not ready. They not ready for the
Right.
NCBC
They're
Spider
not
era.
ready. They're not ready.
Y'all not ready for the NCBC Spider era.
Right. And also we oh yeah, we need bitch. We need to seriously come up with a name
The
for our
friends,
people.
our friends.
What should we call them? Our little friends, our
Mm-hmm.
little friends. Emphasis on
And
friends.
y'all
I'm just playing.
bitches,
Our little
we know
friends. We
y'all
can call
still
y'all
watching
friends.
us. We know y'all still watch. We see the analytics. We know y'all
I know
still
we know.
watching.
We see.
We know
We
y'all watching.
see.
And bitch, if y'all hurt by anything we said, little bitch, that's just on you. We out this bitch.
Y'all, y'all can
Keep
keep hating,
hating.
but you
What
can.
Nikki said,
You
keep
will never
hating,
let it
but
kill.
still watching
Hating,
her.
but still watching.
That's on the motherfucking
And
good
that's
tip.
on that. And this is right. And this is
This
Kewaun,
is
and I'm
Anbria
signing off.
Shanice, and I'm
So have a
signing
great day, y'all.
off. We out this bitch. See y'all next episode, next season. What? It's good, baby.